I have two Higround keyboards here with me, one of the most popular brands known for their preview keyboards and a little bit of controversy due to their prices. This one is the clear Obsidian with TTC silent glacial switches, and this one is always in my desk. It's pretty much my everyday keyboard and it's super quiet. We'll get to that later. I'll show you guys exactly how this thing sounds. This one is a Snowstone with wide flame switches, and honestly the design on this keyboard specifically is one of my favorites personally. The sound on this one is pretty alright. It was one of my first Higround keyboards and I used to use it all the time, OD, and I still love it to this day until I got the clear Obsidian, then I switched to that one, but we'll get to how it sounds later on in the video as well. Mind you, these two keyboards are from their base game 65, and these are not like their other drops where they sell out and they never restock. These ones, if they sell out, they do put them back on stock, which is actually really cool. By the way, if you're new here, my name is Ray and I talk about tech and do tech reviews just like this one, so if you like what you see, consider subscribing. Now let's talk about Higround keyboards. First, we're going to start with the Snowstone, but if you don't know Higround, they are a keyboard company owned by 100 Thieves and they went crazy on TikTok. Matter of fact, they're still going crazy and they are known for all the designs and the different collaborations like Naruto, Pokemon, Apex Legends, and a lot more. And yes, these preview keyboards are a little bit more on the pricier side, but we had to admit that their designs and collaborations do go crazy. So when it comes to the design and the build quality of the Snowstone, the whole keyboard is covered by this plastic case, which even though it's plastic, it still does feel pretty high quality. It feels pretty smooth. It works with USB Type-C, and if you turn the keyboard around, it has a little plate with the name of the keyboard in there, which is a nice little detail. The keyboard also has some weight to it. It's actually a little bit heavy, which is another sign letting you know that the quality is not bad at all. This thing does have an aluminum plate and dual silicone dampening foam, which explains why the keyboard is a little bit heavy. The wide flame switches are pre-loop switches, and this keyboard also has swappable, so you're really able to go in, customize this thing and make it your own. On their website, this keyboard is going for $124, and this thing better be has swappable for that price. Okay, so now we know this thing is going for $124, and some of their other keyboards are even more expensive. Now, are there other keyboards out there for less money with the same features and even try more connectivity? Yes, 100%. And even I would pick up some of the other keyboards for less money, same features instead of this design right here. The thing about Higround and what sets them apart is that some of the designs you cannot get it on other keyboards or other keyboard brands, and that's exactly why some people are willing to pay $124 and even more money for some of the keyboards. Now, my favorite thing about this keyboard is 100% the design on the keycap. The letters on the keycaps are actually at front and not at top like your usual keyboards. This is like a staple Higround design. Second of all, the keycaps have this whole wave design that goes all across the keyboard, and I know there's a name for this type of waves, but I completely forgot, but in my opinion, it looks fantastic. You will also find all the details on the keycaps like the smiley face on the shift, the Higround on the spacebar, and the Higround logo on the shift on the left side. All these little details and designs make the keyboard super appealing to the eye, and I think that's why I like this keyboard so much. Another thing about this keyboard is the fact that with the RGB on, this thing looks fantastic. There's a whole bunch of different modes and styles that you're able to pick from and really make it your own. Now that you guys saw that, I did mention how this keyboard doesn't sound bad at all, so that's exactly what we're gonna find out. We're gonna do a sound test, and then you guys let me know down in the comments if you like the sound or not. And now we move on to the clear Obsidian, and you guys will see that the clear Obsidian and the Snowstone have a lot of similarities, for example in the build quality. For example, just like the Snowstone, the clear Obsidian is covered by this whole plastic cover, which still feels super high quality. If someone knows if this is plastic or not, let me know that in the comments. It also has USB Type-C, and just like the Snowstone, if you turn it around, it has a little plate with the name of the keyboard for some nice added detail. This keyboard also has some weight to it, and usually when something has some weight to it or feels heavy, that's a really good sign that the build quality is pretty good. And just like the Snowstone, this thing does have an aluminum plate with dual silicone dampening foam in between the plates, which explains why there's some weight to this keyboard. Now, this keyboard has pre-looped TTC silent glacial switches, and it also has swappable, so you're really able to go and make this thing your own when it comes to customization. Now, if you go to Higround's website, you see that the full price for this keyboard is $135, but they do have it on sale for $108, and that's nothing new. This keyboards always go on sale, so that's something something to be on the lookout if you want to pick one up. $135 is expensive, so when they are on sale like this for $108 and sometimes lower, it's a little bit easier to buy them. But yeah, $135 is a little bit up. Now, something else that makes this keyboard stand out, other than how quiet this thing is the design in general. I mean, this keyboard has these translucent black designs, and if you look at the keycaps, you're even able to see the switches through them, which is actually really sick in my opinion. The keycaps also have the letters right up front instead of the top, which gives it a way cleaner look. And the fact that it has this black translucent design, when you put the RGB on, this thing looks absolutely incredible. There's a whole ton of modes to choose from, and you can make this thing look pretty much however you want. So overall, it's a really nice, good looking keyboard, and honestly, this is why I have been using it every day. And I know I keep talking about the sound, so right now we're gonna go do a sound test so you guys can see how quiet this thing is, and let me know down in the comments if you like it or not. So overall, you guys got a pretty decent look at these two keyboards. The Snowstone, for example, has a pretty decent sound, but it has this really nice design on the keycaps that goes throughout the whole keyboard and all the little details on the keycaps as well. And on the other hand, you have the clear Obsidian, which has this really dope black translucent design, and with the RGB, it looks incredible. And also when it comes to the sound, it's super quiet, which makes it even better. The clear Obsidian, when it's full price, is $135, and the Snowstone with the white flame switches is $124, so a little bit cheaper. But keep in mind, these two keyboards do go on sale quite a bit, so just be on the lookout if you decide to already pick one up. And to be honest guys, this is all I have for you guys today when it comes to these two keyboards. Let me know which one is your favorite down in the comments, and which one of these two keyboards would you use as your everyday keyboard. And let me know if you guys would like to see more keyboard videos. I do have two Aula preview keyboards that I would love to review. With that being said, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and see you guys in another video. Peace out.